So I think most of you on PC by now who have taken part in the Prophet Taker fight will probably or hopefully agree with me that it is not exactly a complicated fight, and it's not a very difficult fight either. If anything else, it's more annoying because of all the knockdown spam that's thrown in there by the boss itself and of course by the ads that keep spawning in. So whether you're running solo or in a squad, whatever your preferred method might be, I know some of you in my comment section were saying you're having a little bit of trouble with this boss fight. So this is a guide showing you how I've been going about solo farming the Prophet Taker for those systems to rank up with Vox Solaris and of course for credits and the Charisma Torides as well. Now right now I can kill it in about 7 minutes solo with Chroma, and it takes me about 10 minutes or a little bit more with an Inneros or with an Oberon or maybe a different high survivability Warframe. Now that's after Digital Extremes removed the Sarpa's ability to strip the Prophet Taker's armor, which was in a hotfix last night with Shattering Impact, and of course the Shield Disruption mod no longer works either, reducing the Prophet Taker's shield amount. Now of that 7-minute fight, some of it is time gated, waiting for elements to change on the Prophet Taker or taking down those shield pylons as well. So it's not a long fight, but what are you going to need in order to make this farming process as fast and as efficient as possible? Now since the Prophet Taker rotates what kind of damage you can actually deal to its shield in order to bring it down, this damage type is shown by a green symbol on the Prophet Taker's head. You need to match that damage type in order to bring the shield down. So you're going to need a selection of weapons that can deal multiple different damage types. For a squad, your Warframe of choice won't really be as restricted as to what it would be if you're running solo. Basically with a squad I'd imagine you can bring whatever you want, because there's 4 of you, and right now efficient squads are taking the Prophet Taker down under 5 minutes. I think it's a little over 3 minutes right now. But if you're running solo, you're going to want a high survivability Warframe like an Oberon, an Inneros, a Rhino, or even a Neja, but preferably Chroma. Once you're confident in your ability to stay alive, then you're good to go. Chroma of course will give you that insane amount of damage output and allow you to destroy its limbs and bodies a lot faster, while also allowing you to take the shield down a lot faster as well. Now I will show my complete setup in this video as well, complete with mods and of course the arcanes I'm running. Primary weapon can be a sniper if you want it to be, or my personal choice is the Arca Plasmor because it already has radiation on it, so mine's modded for radiation and viral. So there's 2 elemental types. Secondary, you will want something hard hitting as well. My choice is my Pandero because I've got a decent riven on it, and it is modded for corrosive and heat, and also because the Pandero's all fire has an insane amount of burst damage. It also has a decent amount of impact, puncture and slash on the weapon as well. So my Pandero covers a lot more damage types. Now my melee weapon of choice is my Redeemer Prime, and it is modded for damage of course and just electric, because I've already got radiation and viral covered on my Plasmor. I've got corrosive and heat, not to mention slash and IPS covered on my Pandero, so my Redeemer Prime is just electric, which leaves me with, I think, just, I don't have cold, I don't have toxin, and I think I don't have magnetic. So they're the only elements I don't have on this setup, which means all I need to do to make him rotate away from one of those damage types is use my Tenno's amp, because void damage from your amp will make the Prophet Taker switch the green symbol to a different element, one that will hopefully match one of your weapons and help you bring that shield down faster. Now the boss mechanics themselves are pretty simple. She rotates the same phases twice. For the first phase, you need to bring down her shield. Basically match the elemental type that's shown on the Prophet Taker with one of your weapons, burn the shield down. Once the shields are down, you will destroy her limbs with your arc gun. The arc gun is the only thing that can actually deal damage to the Prophet Taker once it goes down. Once the legs are destroyed, you do the same to the body. Then of course it will get back up and it will be invulnerable to damage. She will fire out these shield pylons which will be linked to the Prophet Taker, so you need to run around, destroy all of these shield pylons, which you will see they're inside small domes, so they're relatively easy to see. They will also be marked with a red symbol. So destroy the shield pylons. Once that's done, she will get back up, but she will be vulnerable, which will allow you to destroy the limbs again, knock her down and then destroy the body. After this, she will be at about half health. She will get back up and her shields will be regenerated. Then it is just a case of rinsing and repeating the same phases. So it starts off, shield down, destroy the limbs, destroy the body, destroy the pylons that come out. Then when she gets back up, she's vulnerable, destroy the limbs, destroy the body, and then the Prophet Taker is dead. Then you're left with the choice, either you fly away and avoid the nuke, or you just go into your Tenno and go invisible. Now, another few things that might help you along the way is that the Midori Focus School will give you a nice boost to damage if you have all of those nodes that boost your IPS damage types and your elemental damage types up, if you have those unlocked. And modding for Handspring will help you immensely as well. Now, enemies spawning in will put up nullifying fields, so your abilities may get removed or switched off, so you need to keep an eye on those, especially if it's Chroma, since he loses his damage buff or his damage output, but also loses his survivability. If you're running with an Inneros with Negation Swarm, then you could lose it as well, which means you're just going to get ping-ponged all around the map, which you really do not want to happen. Now, if you're not really sure what arc gun to bring or what arc gun to unlock, right now killing the Prophet Taker is incredibly easy to do it while using the Velocitus, the Corvus shotgun, because both of those weapons will either one-shot or two-shot the Prophet Taker's limbs. And then there is the Imperator Vandal, which of course will fire incredibly fast and allow you to switch between each of the limbs without having to reload. So they're all really solid choices. Remember, Chroma is going to be boosting the absolute crap of your damage if you're running with him. If you're not, then it's going to take you that little bit longer to actually kill the Prophet Taker and farm everything that you need to farm. Now, I'm going to leave you guys with a full 7.5 minute fight from this morning, actually an hour before I done this recording, using my current setup, and you can see for yourself it's not really a difficult or complicated fight. It is much more annoying than anything else with all of the knockdown spam and all of the visual abilities that you're seeing on the screen again. Let me know in the comment section below what your current time is if you are farming the Prophet Taker. How fast are you doing it solo, and if you're in a squad, then how fast are you doing it with them? Hopefully this video will have helped some of you in understanding the fight and maybe killing the Prophet Taker a lot faster as well. Do me a huge favour, hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, don't if you didn't, subscribe for more Warframe, and as always, thanks very much for watching.
Another. never do.